All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part two of our Redfall playthrough. We are right where we left off. You can see some bullet holes in the wall there because when I clicked to tab back into this game, it fired the gun. So I'm gonna figure out a workaround for that because I alt tab in between videos pretty frequently. We are still hidden away in this little changing room, and we are about to head out. What made that noise? Oh, it's the map opening. I thought I got seen by someone and that was like audio cues that I got seen. So we are currently right here. We started out at the firehouse. We came down the road all the way down to here. Oh, this is probably the other safe house I could set up a clinic. We're gonna head up the road this way, and we're gonna find a way up to this helicopter crash and then this helicopter crash, and then we're gonna take care of both of those and then circle our way back to the fire station where we can then bank in all of our gained support. We just picked up some cool guns, a blue pistol that looks like it's got a really blocky, weird looking sight, but it looks cool. And we picked up an assault rifle, so I'm excited to see how the assault rifle feels. The assault rifle is probably what we're going to carry at any given time, switching to the pistol or shotgun as things require. What do you say we just go murder those vampires real quick? Just to test out our new guns. What do you say? I say, sure. What is that? It's a statue. Okay. Alright, that other vampire is about to get back up, but it's okay, because we murdered him like a bitch. So...
Screw you. Screw
Alright,
this,
so...
screw everything.
That was really easy. Did anyone else feel like killing a vampire like that was almost too easy? I don't know what a siphon is, but we just killed two vampires. Let's continue our way up the road. It really seems like vampires are not going to be like the uncommon tough enemies that I thought they were going to be coming into this game. It really feels more like vampires are like the standard enemy that we run into. With these cultists being like the cannon fodder. Oh, he might have seen me a little bit. Let's do a little sneaky sneaky first, and if we get caught, we will go guns blazing. So, what
That
is
stupid
causing
eclipsing
that?
again.
What am I getting spotted by? How can you see me? I'm just curious what that light thing is. Is that a vampire doing that, or is that... what is that? Well, regardless. Sorry, irregardless, I think is the correct actual term to use there.
Check everything. But I got dibs on any guns.
Got a dude over here, too. Let's take this guy who seems to be by themselves.
Someone there.
Alright, we could not do that quietly. I was kind of hoping we could. We could. So, I gotta say, like, while they do seem like rather easy enemies, like, there's not a lot of challenge to fighting them, it's kind of satisfying killing them. Like, the way that you're able to. Like, you just mow through these guys, which does really make them cannon fodder. Even the one that had, like, three smaller health bars, like the I don't know, the sergeant level, I don't know what we're gonna call that, but he even seemed like he was really easy to kill. Sorry, I'm gonna take my ping off of the map here, and we're headed towards this. Maybe I ping that next. And we got a ways to go for that one. Well, let's blaze our own path. Don't let it be said that I was too scared to step off the beaten path. Enemies over there. A church. I bet you that church is a place that we can set up as a base of operations. But for right this moment, let's just continue on with the main story that we're working on here. Okay. That's like a big boy vampire. At least the last one was. Oh,
A historical marker. All of them.
So the question becomes, is it the guns that I have that are really strong for like this super, because we're still level 2 or 3. So are the guns that we're using really, really strong for these low levels? Or are the enemies really undertuned, like their health bars? The damage seems to be okay, because 2 or 3 swipes from a vampire, and I've got to really think about retreating and healing. But I feel like I burned through the vampires really, really fast now that I've got this assault rifle. So I guess we'll just see if it is just that we picked up a rather powerful weapon, or if it has to do with the undertuning of the enemies. Um, I don't know if there's is a lock because I can't do anything with it yet, or because I haven't used it yet. Oh, does that summon enemies, maybe? I guess not. That is kind of cool. I don't know why I did that, though, but that's kind of cool. And I think this becomes like a fast travel point that I can go to. Yeah, so I can have fast travel from here to here. So we've got some places that we're picking up. That's going to be nice, just to get around the map a little quicker, so I don't have to constantly run my way through dark streets of vampires. It also seems like day is starting to rise, which I kind of thought they said something about them not allowing the sun anymore. So maybe it's going to be cloud cover, but still light. Or maybe vampires are going to hide away during the day. I'm not certain on that. Constantly checking our surroundings so we don't get sneak attacked. I feel like that path up the mountain is going to lead to something at some point, but for right this moment, we're going to leave that go and we're going to continue on. I will, however, see if there's a way into this building, because loot. That's not even a door. There's a bottle of cider here. I am becoming more disillusioned with the graphics. I mean, you can see what's happening with the trees right here as I move, and if I stand still, it looks a little better, but then when I start moving, it gets rough again. Seems like the game was released in a not fully finished format, which sucks because that seems to be happening more and more nowadays. The Jedi Survivor just came out. That's a travesty. From what I've heard, the gameplay, the story, all of it's good. It's just so shittily optimized that it's hard to play on PC at all. You gotta hope that eventually we're gonna have enough and we're gonna say, hey, we're done pre-ordering, we're done buying these games, all of it, until you can show us that you can put together a stable product that is good from the beginning. Inside a building makes me want to pull the shotgun now. Knot Cottage. I knew a family from my hometown called the Knots. Something up there. How do we get up there? Is it like a parkour thing around the roof? Maybe over to here? Oh, there's got to be a way up there, because I saw something blue up there. So there's a collectible or something to be gathered. Come down through the roof, maybe? But how would that even work? No. Is there a way up onto the roof? Oh, maybe this is a climby? Nope, that's not a climby thing. Oh, I just fell. Huh. I really feel like this is something that I should be able to, like, parkour up, don't you guys? See if there's anything down here that gives me an idea. Water wheel that doesn't work anymore. I'm gonna figure this out. And if I don't figure it out in a couple minutes, I will definitely leave, but I mean, it really might just be that there's, like, a different thing I have to go do first before I can get up here. But, like, that's a thing, right? That's a collectible or something. And I didn't hear anything about a destructible environment, but sometimes you gotta check, right? I mean, the only other thing I can think is somehow to grapple onto the roof and climb... Oh, there we go. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do this, but that is how I did it.
Auntie? Auntie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you got dragged down into this. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
I feel like that should be a loot crate of some kind. Alright, so I definitely need to look for weird grapple areas because it seems like that's going to be part of the exploration of the game. If that's how they expected me to get up there, that was a little out of the way. Alright, continuing towards the helicopter crash site. And I got to assume there's going to be just tons of enemies. Oh. As I say that, we run into a couple enemies. Just to save a little time, let's just do it. Any others? I don't see any question marks. So I think that's all of them, at least right in this general area. There are definitely times I'll want to be sneaky deaky, but there are also times I'm just going to go for it because I don't really want to spend... I don't want to spend every single time I run into enemies trying to sneak around. I'm not that patient. And I don't think you guys are as well. I think you'd rather see me get through 2 or 3 quests in the time it could take me to do one doing it stealthy. But we'll do stealth every now and then, if it's appropriate. Like right here, they both have their back to me, so why don't I sneak up and at least hit one down? And then I can burn down...
What's going on?
Yo, there was another character who does like an automatic headshot
It's
thing.
over now.
Who even needs it? Do you see that aiming? That was clean. I can't move it or anything. It's just I look at the lighthouse. Okay. I know there's something going on with the lighthouse. It was in one of the reviews that I watched. I'm not going to ruin it for you guys. We'll get to it when we get to it, but we will eventually head to that lighthouse. I wonder when this assault rifle starts to feel weak, because the whole point of an assault rifle is it's, you know, it's full auto.
Not dressed for this.
So I shouldn't be able to kill enemies in just like 2 bullets, right? I should have to put a little bit of a clip into them to actually get them down, and that's the trade-off for not using, like, say, a shotgun, where I could blast them in the face and kill them instantly. This seems to be a one-tap kill to the head, or it has been so far. So I really am interested to see what exactly that means going forward for... Like, one-tap kill, even from a distance, for all of those guys. I'm not immediately saying that's, like, bad gameplay design or anything. It really could be how they want the game to feel, where, you know, these guys are truly cannon fodder, you can mow through them very quickly, but when there's, like, 5 of them, plus a vampire or 2, suddenly things get kind of difficult. What's all this? I just keep going. What is this symbol? It's a butterfly? Alright, we're gonna look for butterfly symbols from now on, see if we can find
I wonder if this will affect tourism.
other ones. What's that red line there? Do y'all
It'll
see
be
that?
about the same.
That's something for sure. Probably not something we're supposed to see just yet, or we're supposed to go to just yet. What's this? I mean, it's blood, obviously. I was just trying to see if it was an animal or a person, but who am I kidding? With this game, it's definitely a person. We got more guys here. There's one. I'll have to check the controls after this episode and see if there is a ping thing we have to do. Oh no, when did the game start stuttering like that? Oh no. How long have you guys been seeing that? It's just when I'm looking off into this. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. That's not my game. That's OBS. Alright, guys, give me a moment. I'm going to rip through this area, and then I will restart OBS and see if that fixes it. So give me just a moment while I do that. Sorry so much for the visual here. I know that's not what you want to see, but I'm kind of at the point where I don't know when that started, and I also can't restart the episode. I think it's the smoke in this area causing it. Because I genuinely can't see either. Oh my god, yeah, I can't see a thing. Alright, yeah, I hope that wasn't happening for very long, and I hope it doesn't happen outside of this area. I really think it's the smoky environment that's causing some graphical issues for you guys. So, just let me get through here. I'm so sorry. Please don't let this be an example of what this video quality is always going to be. I have a pretty solid system that should be able to run good FPS most of the time. Alright, well if this isn't a battle arena to fight like a big vampire in, I don't know what is. Let me use this then so I can pick that up.
This ain't working?
This is Sharon. I hear you.
We're coming up on the second chopper now, no sign of life. I don't think any of these bellwether soldiers made it.
Not so fast.
Listening? The Hollow Man. He served these choppers up to us on a platter. So just make sure you get those goddamn supply crates.
Huh. There are supplies for the taking. I could get a jump on those cultists. Still gotta get to the other helicopter, though.
Ooh, big boy shotgun. Let's see how it compares to this one. One less damage, better magazine size, better rate of fire, better reload speed. I think we're replacing the cool shotgun with this new shotgun. Oh, this is what we use rewire kits for, to hack things like this. I'm full on medkit stuff, so I'm not going to take any of that, but now I know kind of what we use that for. It's for like special crates to open. Oh boy, it looks like the frame rate is back to normal. I hope it stays that way. Let me set my new ping here. Oh, and we can swing right through here on the way. And then let me see if we get back into this smoke. If the frame rate's starting to flicker again. That's really weird. Hear you, but where are you? Oh, there you are. All right, buddy. Did you have a friend? Yeah, I think it's the smoke, because we came back into the smoke and it got bad again.
Out of my clothes.
Right, let me find the quickest way down the hill here. We just Skyrim it really quick. Oh yeah, that works perfectly. Look at that. And now the frame rate's doing good again. So I will avoid smoky areas at all costs. I cannot promise that we do not run into more smoke, but I will do my very best. Maybe it's the fire? Because no more fire and the frame rate kind of goes back to normal. Oh boy. I totally understand if you guys don't watch through this whole second episode. Please give the third one a look, though, and hopefully these issues are figured out. It also might be that my CPU is just heavily overtaxed at this point. Because I'm running this game, I'm recording the game, I'm also uploading the first episode to YouTube. So maybe I can't do both of those, or all three of those things at once without OBS just not being able to handle anything. What are you? You're just a vampire. Okay. You're also a vampire. That's cool.
Show yourself. You can't hurt me.
I forgot my pistol doesn't have a stake attached to it. There is something there to read. I'll read it, whatever. Oh, it's a first aid kit. Okay. Maybe it's when I'm sprinting? I'm just trying to figure out what's wrong with my OBS. Yeah, guys, please just, like, don't let this be your first impression of my channel. I would go back and restart this whole area, but I don't quite know how the saving works. There's that symbol in the top left that pops up that makes me feel like I can't just restart and go back to the first helicopter. So we're just going to kind of have to roll with it, but I will not record another episode while the videos are uploading to try to cut down on any issues we're having like that. Gold watch, nice. And a baseball. That guy was a baseball fan who had a lot of money. Sorry, I'm just trying to talk my way out of this horrible situation out. Ooh. Oh, baby, a sniper rifle. 2 sniper rifles. So we're definitely replacing the... We're definitely going to replace the pistol with the sniper rifle for now. And then this other sniper rifle has higher damage but lower everything else. So I'm going to stick with the better sniper rifle overall, the purple one. Also, it's really weird. Coming from Borderlands, it's really weird to be getting, like, yellow, I don't know what they're calling them in this game, but legendary drops, epic drops this early in the game. Borderlands definitely did not do that. You were lucky to get a couple greens in the first couple levels, and then by the time you're, like, level 15, you start having kits of, like, blue stuff. In this one, we've been dropped how many purples at this point? So we need to get onto that little island. Just trying to figure out the best place. Could we, like, parkour our way up these, up onto that, and in? Tis a possibility. Maybe I'll have to go back and watch the first episode to see if I had any of these frame rate issues in that as well. Because I'm getting some lag spikes in the actual game. Yo, tell me I can actually do this.
What is that red stuff? It doesn't look healthy. Healthsome. Probably
Alright.
don't touch it.
I don't know if that was the correct way to get up here. That is the way we got up here, though. Alright, we're coming up on more fire, so... more fire and smoke. Just be prepared for a frame rate drop, guys.
Okay,
stick with me.
There's the helicopter. Gotta take a closer look.
I will not ask you to like this video if this has bothered you, but all I ask is please don't dislike it.
Who were they? What were they doing here? They sure aren't search and
I
rescue.
heard someone speaking. Oh yeah, there's one there. He's gonna turn around before I get to him.
Those must be the cultists we heard on the radio.
He was over here.
Didn't you hear the Hollow Man?
You're gonna be the hollow man when you don't have any blood inside you. Boom. Roasted. Alright, let's take away our pinpoint here. Just because we don't need that anymore. And let's gear up from whatever we can find here. There's a crate here. That's a medical kit. I don't need much for that. Where is the radio? Wasn't there a radio we needed to listen to? Oh, it's up here. Okay, cool. Oh, it's a briefing. Excerpt from a bellwether packet containing intelligence on Avium Therapeutics. Client Eliza Kurz, Board Chairman, Avium Therapeutics. Operation Overview. Secure and destroy all hard assets outlined in subsection 4C at mission site. Collect intelligence on the location and status of VIPs and submit to HQ. Neutralize any hostiles or witnesses. The VIPs are Peter Addison, Thomas Kildare, Alice Young, Claire Beck, and Charles Beck. Now, interestingly, that creepy Hollow Man, like god dude that's been speaking over the radio and on the phone,
They were hired to come here and
did
burn
mention
shit?
something about Claire.
Why? I need to look through this back at the fire station.
So there is a Claire who we got to be thinking about. Addison Peter, or Peter Addison, is this older Ludwig, I guess. When we get somewhere safe, we're going to salvage a ton of guns. We're going to have a ton of salvage from it. But right this second, let us rip through this camp, take everything that they held dear. Another grave
There
lock.
was more
Cool.
of us.
I will not
Mama,
be trying to collect
Daddy,
all of the grave locks.
brothers and sisters.
If I see them, I will
All
make an
of them.
attempt to get them, but I will not be going out of my way to get all of them in this
Just
playthrough.
me. Just me and Auntie.
Now let's see if it's a better sniper. Way higher damage. I like the fire rate and reload speed better on this one. At least I think I will. I actually haven't fired it yet. Let's keep it out and use it next. Appetizing. Are those fish? Fish. Right, I think that was everything. So let's head over to this main objective, which is a supply crate. And let's not kill ourselves jumping down here. Or let's find out if there's like significant fall damage.
Just like track and field.
Oh, not even significant. Insignificant, one might say. That's spooky dooky. We should go that way, but my heart is telling me this way. If there's one thing I've learned from watching Disney my entire life, it's that you've got to follow your heart. And there's a boat here. The boat looks kind of cool. Boat might have stuff. Boat has nothing on it. There is no world in which you light up a boat like this and not have anything on it. I swear I'm about to die. I don't think I was supposed to come here yet. But I've got awesome weapons, so let's just do it.
Of course, there's a spooky-ass cave. Of course. What did I expect?
Great. Can we talk about how I definitely headshotted them and it did nothing? Alright, I've alerted other vampires. I gotta be aware of them coming in on me here.
Go away.
That one dodged me. I don't see any others. At least not yet. So let's keep going. There's something outlined in blue there. I don't know what that means. And there's red mist. I've heard the red mist hurts you. So what happens if I just walk into it? Yep, we start to take damage. I feel like I need to get to whatever this is, though. That can't be destroyed. Let's just go for it. Oh, no, underboss skull. So this seems to be a place I can summon an underboss. If I was just guessing, I have no idea. But it looks like I have to go get a skull of maybe like a really powerful vampire, place it there, and then I summon a big fight in this room. So let's come back to this when I have unlocked or located that skull. Because I don't know how to counteract that red mist yet, and it seems like the place is kind of full of it. So we can come back when we are ready for that. And in the meantime, let's go get the supply crate. It said Shade Tree Heights Stripper Club for a second. I've lost all fear, mostly because it's not nighttime, but I've kind of lost all fear of just wandering. This light looks weird. Oh, it's just a propane light. Okay. I was like, there's some blue to it. I wonder if it's like a special kind of light. Maybe I light it up in it.
There it is. That's the stuff the cultists were after. I'll let Anna know about this stuff so someone can grab it. We got what we needed. Time to get back and tell Eva and Anna.
Great. So I can automatically return to the firehouse. I will do that eventually. I'll make that. I'll skip through parts of the story, but for this first time, I really would like to finish what I started and make the full loop around. So I believe we get up to this road, and then yep, just head this way. Oh. Alright, let me actually use this sniper rifle now. There's one more behind it. I just was waiting for them to show themselves, but I guess we'll have to peek them. Oh. That was a headshot. Am I not right on that? Alright. Don't need any medical equipment, but let's just pick up all this other stuff. Alright, cool. And let's make our way back to the firehouse. So that's going to be the end of the video once we get there. I do want to apologize for the frame rate issues we were having. If I could go back and restart this whole video, I would. But I don't think I can do that because we already completed one of the objectives. And then it'd just be a whole issue of me explaining what happened. And yeah. So I will do a better job of making sure my computer is not overtaxed. I don't know how it is. I've got some pretty solid equipment running in this, but next time we will make sure that we're not gonna be uploading videos while we're playing them. And we're coming back up on the firehouse. So if you guys liked the video, just interact with it however you can. Like I said, I'm not going to ask you to like this one because of the frame rate issues. If you could just not dislike it, I'd be real appreciative. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.